Hi, I'm Faith.
And I'm Neysa. And this is
Go Ladies, a podcast about navigating life, love,
and so much more
from a 40-plus perspective.
The butterfly, that's old. Let me see that Tootsie Roll. That Tootsie Roll. Let me see that Tootsie Roll.
Come in.
To the left, to the left, to the right, to the right, to the front, to the front, and to the back.
Come on
to
now.
The back. Now slide, 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 slide.
Don't threaten me with a good time. Butterfly champion 1993-95.
Oh, what?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah,
Got
don't
the
get
trophy.
Me in, Carrie. Come on, Carrie. You know it's our best.
I love it.
We had a routine.
You
y'all know nothing about that.
I'm gonna need that archive footage. The VHS.
That's the goal of 1993-95. Ain't nothing on the VHS.
I know it's not nothing.
Either you remember or you don't. Either you was there or you
A
weren't.
big camera on your shoulder.
Right.
Oh my gosh. Okay, that was good.
Hey, y'all.
Hi, we're back. We're rejuvenated.
Yes.
Welcome to the show.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
What a difference 2 weeks makes.
What a difference 2 weeks makes. Yes.
Okay, before we get started,
Hit it.
make sure you like, subscribe, share, and tell a friend. I added something to it. Tell a friend.
Tell a friend.
Be your friend, tell a friend.
Get the hoodie.
Oh, I ain't got one up
You
today.
know, my
I
boobs
was
look
sad.
really
I'm showing my boobies.
That's okay.
Well, they were seeing
I
too.
have the hoodie on.
Yes, you
But
do.
make sure you go get it.
Yes.
My boobs look huge.
I don't think the boobs are huge.
I have crumbs on my shirt. Okay, what?
Squirrel.
Squirrel.
Okay.
Very good. Hi.
Hi, friend.
Hi, Nace.
How are you? How was your holiday? Thanksgiving holiday to be exact.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, that episode's out now. The annual gratitude episode is out. Go check it out.
We'll tell you what happened. Here we go.
What happened? Okay, so it was good. I mean, I had family come in town. I
Yes.
mentioned that prior. So ours was twofold. It was Thanksgiving, and then my stepdad retired from the ministry
Whoop,
for
whoop.
46 years.
Do you retire from the ministry? I need to ask him. Like, do you
That's
retire from the ministry, or do you retire from being responsible for a congregation? Because I think ministers are always ministers, right?
Absolutely.
You know, they're always gonna
I
do
think
the
it's
Lord.
what you said
He's
first.
always going to do the Lord's work.
Right, absolutely.
You know?
I think it's the day-to-day,
Day.
like you said, and having a church and being responsible for that.
Because he was still with a moniker, right? I mean, I know
Yeah. He's a reverend, pastor,
doctor, but
Yeah. No, he
Yeah.
definitely, if asked or he'll, to preach or speak
Right.
somewhere, he'll do it. But he just isn't responsible for one church.
he's in guest pastor status.
He is,
All
girl.
right.
So
You can
good
pick and
for him.
choose.
Yes. So I
Pastor's
figured-
choosy. Oh, maybe not.
Wow. I was waiting to see how he's going to flip it and reverse it.
Oh, that's what I did. We wish him best on his retirement. We're so excited for you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So, yeah, the family came in town, including your favorite, and it was great.
This is when you got too much energy. You just go left. But I hit a U-turn. I came on back.
Neysa's comments about naked pancakes struck a chord with someone.
People like naked pancakes.
Naked pancakes. So yes, it was a lovely time. I learned some boundaries.
Ooh,
We
come on,
learned
boundaries.
about boundaries and rules because Raquel Martin, Dr. Martin,
Yes.
talked about that. But anyways,
Yes,
today I mean not today, but Thanksgiving holiday, I was able to do those things. There was
Good.
action, and it felt good. Like, for the first time, for me, I know I'm a late bloomer, you know this. I'm
yeah.
okay with being a late bloomer.
Amen.
I was able to say, I'm going to go to my house. I don't have to stay here. You know? And I made a conscious decision on certain things to not participate. I'm like, I'm not doing that. I'm going to go to my house. I'm going to see y'all later. And I felt good, to be honest. It felt really good.
That's great.
Yeah. So
That's great. I'm glad for you.
thank you. I know you'd be proud.
Yes.
All right, let's get into your tea, honey. Clock it, because Jesus.
You already cried? No, my eyes are watering.
Neysa missed me, y'all, so I should
I did miss you. But, so, look. I know your girl be down. Your girl went down.
Okay.
Your girl went down. So I hadn't been feeling well for weeks.
Yeah. Yep.
For weeks. Like October, I told my doctor this. I know my doctor's like, she's too real with me, but I am. I was like, look, doc, October, I kicked it.
You was outside.
I was outside. I was everywhere. I was looking good. If you ain't seen the homecoming pictures, you better see them.
Fine.
Because they was sitting and I was out there.
Man.
I was out there.
Get into it.
And then November came and said, boom, bam. I said, oh, it got me. It got me. And I hadn't been feeling well.
Yeah.
I've been to the doctor every week. Hey. Still not better.
Yeah.
Hey. And it got to the point to where my coworker saw me go down. But I don't like that.
No, you don't.
I don't like that at all.
No.
I go down in my own private time, not in public. And so we were at an event, and the event that we were attending was on the first floor. I had another client that was prepping for the next day on the third floor. So they had a little situation. We were like, oh, shoot, let's get to the third floor. Step out of this one event, run upstairs, check on these other people. And so I am walking, and it's a decent walk, but it's not like I'm climbing steps.
Right.
But I'm walking, get on the elevator, get upstairs, drenched in sweat and can't breathe. So much so my coworker said, are you okay? Do you need me to call an ambulance for you?
Yeah.
I was like, no. I'm good. Just gotta take some breaths. All right, I'm good. I said, I played off. Oh, I got a little cold.
Okay, black woman. Yes.
So do we have to do? But at that point I realized, like, I'm going down. You all right? You going down too?
No, I'm okay. The pillow.
Oh.
You're fine.
Okay. I was like,
going.
I'm going down.
Yeah.
So we'll push through, blah, blah, blah. Basically, Tuesday for Thanksgiving, I'm in the hospital. And I'm like,
Here we go.
I didn't call you immediately.
I know.
Like, I told you, like, the next day.
Yes.
Like, by the way.
You told the crew.
Yeah. By the way.
Yeah.
And I love the fact that y'all my friends, because I send the text, because I wasn't telling everybody. Like, I was like, people who live with me knew, and my mama knew.
Yes. Yeah.
And the list. I didn't tell my daddy. I didn't tell my daddy.
Okay.
So my brother told him, actually.
Okay.
But, yeah, he was not happy with that either. Hey, daddy. But I sent a text to the crew, and I love y'all, because y'all like, child. And then somebody said, nigga. I said, you right, girl. I love y'all.
We do.
I'm okay, though.
Okay, yeah. Yeah.
And it is what it was. So,
oh, my gosh.
Get released. Pushing on. Am I doing better? Yes. Do we know if it's the next round of my autoimmune disease or what really is the cause of it? I don't know. I don't know. But, I'm at the hospital.
Amen.
I feel good in this moment.
Okay.
So
that's all we can do.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So here we are.
And you're staying on top of it?
Yes. And I did not hop out the hospital. I hop out. Rip the plastic back to brand new like I went in there yesterday.
Right.
I did not do that this time.
Amen.
Now, mind you, also my kids were here, and they was like, you can't do that.
Oh, yeah. They getting you together.
Yeah. But even with them gone, well, one of them gone, she's a mean one, she's a mean one. Even with that one being gone, I really have, like, no, I cannot. And no.
Excellent.
I am trying to ramp up, but I'm not trying to go from 0 to 100.
Thank you.
I'm like, let me go to 5.
Yeah.
Like, even yesterday, I was in a parade yesterday. And I walked the parade. But at some point, that became too much for me. And I was like, okay, I can't do all that in the parade. Let me just walk and wave.
Yeah.
That's what I can concentrate on.
Yeah.
So, I'm doing better.
Okay.
Am I 100%? No. But that's why the show was late. So, my bad. So, it was done. I text you like, hey, the show gonna be late. And she was like, I got admitted that morning.
Yes.
When the show was supposed to drop. And so, I was like,
It's okay.
it ain't gonna be out for the holiday. My bad.
And it's okay.
Exactly.
And y'all are okay, too, because over here we prioritize our health.
Right.
So,
I'd rather the show be late than you have an immemorial.
Absolutely. Oh, no.
Nobody want that,
No, we
so.
don't. No.
So,
The show. Yeah, I meant to fuss at you, too, for that YouTube caption. I'm like, girl, it's my fault. Ma'am, be quiet.
Girl,
Here go the episode. Y'all go get it when you get it.
I know, but I own my ish.
I know, but it's not a, like I read that,
Yeah,
I was like,
no. But nobody, like, you ain't never got to come to Neysa and be like, well, you did. No, if I mess something up, I normally tell you first. I messed that up.
I know.
Here's how I'm going to fix it.
Yes.
Or it is what it is. But,
Understood.
Yeah.
It's okay, though.
So that was me. So Thanksgiving was really low key. Like, we were just thankful to be at the hospital.
Amen.
And sit at the house.
Yeah.
And, like, I didn't have no Thanksgiving meal. We were just chilling.
Yeah.
And it was actually okay. So
you like that better.
I was happy.
Yeah.
I miss seeing my people.
Right.
I don't miss the stress of it all sometimes. And I don't know where that stress came from. Like, let's think about it. When we were children, we were like, oh, we're going to Thanksgiving, blah, 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 you know, and we weren't responsible for anything.
Right.
So it was different.
Yeah.
But now,
Is it self-induced?
I think it is self-induced. I also think that we're so busy leading up to it.
Yes.
There's no pause between A and B.
Yeah.
You know?
I could see that. Yeah.
I jump right off work, right into cooking, right into this. Let me get it all together. Let me hurry back.
Yeah.
Let me do,
You don't leave yourself space to breathe.
There's no space.
Yeah.
There's no, even my brother, and God bless him, he lives in Charlotte. And so, off work, you drive over, you come, you do all the things. You want to help your mom, and all that. And I felt bad. I actually felt bad for him.
Yeah.
Not because he's not a great son. 'Cause my brother's a great son, a great husband, a great dad. Hey, little brother. I ain't gonna say your name because I know how you are. But, hey, little brother. I have great brothers, you know?
Yeah.
But he had to carry all that by himself. And normally we kind of tag team, like, hey, we're home. Let's do these things, and him having to do it all by himself. And he has small kids and a wife to care for. You know what I mean? So I was just like, So I felt bad about not being there to do my part.
Yeah.
At the same time, me coming up there and trying to even do anything would have had me set back.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Set back. So.
You
But mommy's coming to me for Christmas. So we're going to do Christmas.
Boop, boop.
Yep.
Very good.
I'm excited about it.
Things happen.
It does.
I'm glad you're on the mend.
Let me tell you, Christmas cards, I'm a Christmas card girl.
You are.
Mine ain't out yet.
It's okay.
They're going to go out sometime in the next 48.
That's fine.
And presents. Look, y'all might get these Valentine's presents.
You-
The way it's looking. Get these little hearts or something. Cause
Whatever.
I'm so
People are
proud.
appreciative for whatever you do. You don't have to
True.
do anything.
I am not a person who's ever like, I have to put 1,000 presents under the tree. Like, I'm not
Right.
that person.
Yeah, I know.
I bought somebody a flight. I bought, 'cause
Yeah.
and it's stuff that you need.
Right.
Because I'm that way. I'm
Yeah.
that way.
Yeah.
Like, people are like, what do you want? I need setting spray.
Hello.
That's what I
A
need.
gas card.
Right,
Thank
exactly.
you.
Kroger,
Oh, yeah.
Aldi's.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
Yes.
I mean, and
Yeah.
some folks hate that type of stuff. They don't want
Oh.
anything practical
Oh,
for.
we are not that.
We are not that person.
They not like us.
We are not that person.
I'm one person. I'd be excited for a Kroger card. What? Groceries?
Right. I remember, I've been this way my whole life too.
Yeah.
In 1999, I'm dating myself. I bought in a line. So my first specials were from the 99 line. And so my specials were like, what do you want? And everybody else is getting like, Delta swag and this and that. I'm like, I need a hubcap. Because one of my hubcaps I gotten stolen.
There you go.
And they were like, what? I'm like, I need a hubcap. That's what I need. I'll be appreciative
Yes.
for a hubcap.
Yes.
And they got me a hubcap. They went and got matched up and everything.
Yeah.
Got me a little hubcap. I was happy.
Yeah.
People were like, what'd you give your specials? A hubcap. That's what I needed. My car had been
That
vandalized.
sounds just like you.
Yes.
A hubcap. What about it?
I got setting spray last year from Tiffany for our friend's Christmas. Tiffany was like, she's like, I didn't want to buy, but I knew you'd love it.
Yeah.
I'm using my last bottle now. I was like, come on, friends, Christmas.
Yeah.
Because the space does not hold itself.
Come on, it's
I'm using it every day. Thank you, Tiffany. And happy.
Well, that's the thing. It was funny. I was having a conversation about like the love languages.
Yes.
And what your gifts you have to, if you're buying for that person, you need to know what it is that person wants, not what
Values.
you want to get them.
Exactly.
And yeah,
Yeah.
that can be difficult because again, like you said, well, mine is this. Well, that's not yours. But
So what about romantic gifts though? Because like these gifts are from my friends. And
Right.
let me be real honest.
yeah,
Christopher
Yeah.
was not a big gift person. He could care one way or another.
Yeah.
And like most relationships, mom ran Christmas. Like I buy my own stuff now.
Right.
And be like, y'all cash at me $35 because y'all just bought me these shoes.
Yeah.
You know? And the kids
absolutely.
I'll wrap the mugs and open them like, ooh, thank you, so and so. Knowing I picked them out. So, but for romantic gifts, I feel like I like flowers, stuff like that. But I'm like, I don't know. People haven't got me a practical gift.
Right. Yeah. Romantic gifts.
Do you want practical then, or do you want something whimsical when it comes to romance?
I think it depends. For me, I like any gift that's meaningful.
That makes sense.
You know what I mean? If it shows me you pay attention to our conversations.
Yeah.
And you picked up on certain things. So it could be a practical based on what we've discussed, or it could be sentimental, or I know, you lost this, or you lost a loved one, or what this may have been. Yeah. That makes sense. It depends. Anything that lets me know that you hear me. Yeah.
Okay. That makes sense.
I like that.
Yeah. I love when people hear me. Like, I got a Rothy's gift card for my birthday. You hear me.
Yes. She speaks fluent Rothy's.
You hear me.
Yeah.
Know, and that makes me happy.
Yes. Yeah.
Like, don't give it to Jessica Simpson.
Right.
My foot gonna hurt.
Right. Absolutely.
They're cute.
Yes.
My foot gonna hurt.
Yes.
So give me a little Rothy, a little naturalizer. I'm happy.
Yeah.
So,
Absolutely. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Cool. I like both. I like flowers too. Me and you both like flowers.
I do. I like flowers.
People be like, flowers die. Well, yeah, so do bugs and people. And give me flowers.
Yeah, I like flowers.
I
actually need to buy some flowers for my table right now. I buy flowers literally almost every 2 weeks. And keep in my house.
I love flowers.
And that's my mom put me onto that. My mom was buying herself flowers. Post divorce, just a little thing to pick her up. And I was like, I like flowers too. I don't have to wait for my buy me flowers.
You sure don't?
Little $12 at Kroger.
I love flowers. I used to. I stopped. I would get them at Trader Joe's because I was at Trader Joe's all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I would get flowers. So yeah.
Cool.
Good stuff.
Yay. So on the mend, back out there doing all the things. So
we're happy.
Okay, come on, you driving.
Okay.
Your body roll.
Speaking of flowers, Neysa knows. We're just going to get into it. There will be spoiler alerts. We'll just pause right here. You're going to get some spoilers. If you've not watched Later Daters
by Michelle Obama.
Yes. On Netflix. You need to get into it. It's 8 episodes. What, are they an hour apiece?
I think so.
Yeah. And basically, just for some background, the youngest person is 55, I want to say. And it is their journey to find either love, partnership, whatever that is for them.
Romantic companionship.
Yeah. And it highlights these people, normal people, if you will. They're in the Southeast. There's a lot of Chattanooga, Georgia, Atlanta.
Yeah.
And there's a dating coach she's also an author. Like, she studies behavior.
Like
I do too. Logan is her name. And it follows, she comes in to the subject's homes and, gets to know them and helps them in this dating landscape. So some are, widows. You have those that are divorced. Some are divorced multiple times. Some have kids. Some don't have kids. It varies. But what I like about it is that kind of the premise of our show, it's not, life isn't over.
Life ain't over.
Like, they're still very much living and thriving and
flirting.
They're older, and I like that the men aren't 50 something and they brought in 20 some year old women. Like, no, they're all 55 to 70.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what me and Neysa been watching.
Yes.
What you think?
So I watched it, and when I first turned it on, I will say I saw and I don't know nobody's name. That's my
I'll help you. I'll see if I can help you. Yeah.
The Georgia dog lady.
Yes.
And I thought she was older than.
Listen.
And not based upon. I guess it is based upon looks, but not.
She look older.
She looks older.
She does. I'm just gonna say, yeah, she look older.
So when I first thought, I thought it was like my mom's dating age group, not mine. But when I think about the reality of it, is that I'm at a certain age.
Yes.
my mom's 24 years older than me. So they're kind of in that middle space, you know what I mean, between us. So technically they could be either me or my mama. You know what I mean? So that's what. But I thought that she was older. I was like, oh, okay, it's a mama show, you know? I think the show is good. I like the fact that they give a little peek behind their lives.
Yes.
I like that each one has a phone a friend to assist them. I think some people's friends be a little too friendly. We'll get into that. But
hello. Elephant in the room, they said. Go ahead.
Right? But we got to spend a lot of time on that one. But
okay, we'll save them for last.
I love the Atlanta black woman and her daughter.
Anise.
And her daughter.
Love them.
The daughter, for me, is my favorite.
And I figured you would say that, yeah.
The daughter is my favorite.
I love them.
Their relationship is good.
It's so good.
The daughter keeps it funky in 100. I love.
Facials and everything. She'd be like...
Even when she said, at least one of us got a wig on, you calling me? I said, because I said, oh, wig out. But she acknowledged it, kept it moving.
Right,
I said, okay, you know?
Yeah.
So I love that. And they told her that blonde wig. She was like, half my wigs is blonde. I said, girl, say it.
Hello.
Don't be on them blonde wigs. You look good, too. They was laid and they look great.
Right.
So, hey, look, I feel like she was sore. I feel like it must be the daughter.
You think so? You know the other lady is a
I know.
Okay.
I know.
Damn. All right. We're going to come to her next. Okay.
Yeah. But I love the daughter.
Yes.
And I love seeing them. I will say everybody's well put together still. For the most part.
Yeah.
Everybody on the show is still well put together.
Yes.
Which I think was obviously intentional.
Right.
You have whatever your ailments are, but people still are.
I love seeing that too, because for me, I'm like, normalize that. Like Anise, and that's Neysa told me about the show before I even start watching it. But I'm like, she is put together. She's 62 years old.
8 miles a day.
She walks. She works out, and it doesn't. You can tell she's older. It's one of those for me. She looks good for her age.
She does look good.
Yeah, you know what I mean? It's not like, even when homeboys like, have you had work done? And I'm like, bro, chill out.
Right.
She looks good.
And I think the answer to that is yes. But,
and what about it? Yeah.
Right.
But she looks really good. You can tell she cares for her health, all of that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like them her and her daughter a lot. They're probably my favorite. Yeah. Oh Lord.
No, I was gonna ask you, so let's
ahead.
Start with Georgia Dog. What's her name?
Suzanne? I don't know. Yes.
Or is that the lady Suzanne?
No, she's Suzanne.
Okay. Suzanne.
I can't look at her mouth.
Oh, Lord.
My hair.
I don't like the fact that her daughter shows up on every date.
Yeah, she just picking you up. She going outside. Like, why did she have to come in and meet and...
Everybody else had a driver. You ain't got an Uber?
Thank you. And if she's your Uber, she outside.
Outside. Like, that's just weird to me.
Yeah.
Like, I don't like that.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't like that at all. Like, my kids don't show up on my damn date.
Right.
That's just weird.
Yeah.
I also like the fact that, you know, at Suzanne, and this is a spoiler, she's feeling this dude. There's a dude that she's feeling.
Yes.
And he's feeling her. He's showing all 32 of his teeth to be with her. Like, ching, ching, ching.
Yes.
He's happy to be with her.
Yeah.
But I think they were going to slide to the left. And she hit the brakes real quick because she's like, it's too much too fast.
It's moving too fast.
It's too fast.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I don't think she was yet comfortable with it moving that fast, obviously, because she said it's moving too fast. But I felt like I hate to quote this fool because he shouldn't quote him, but her mind was telling her no.
Oh, Lord. Okay, I got you.
You know what I mean?
Yes, I know. Well, you can,
Yeah.
Understood.
But cause she was
right, yeah.
She was a go.
Was like, whew.
And then she's like, wait.
No way.
We'll need some water. Some water.
Absolutely,
You know?
yes.
Which I understand too.
Yes.
You know? So that was interesting to see.
Yeah.
That little aspect of it. Yeah.
I like, and the purpose for me, like with the dating coach, these people are navigating a new dating landscape.
Amen.
Neysa talks about it, and what the apps, the whatever, like it is so different. Many of them haven't dated in 20 years, dated with intention in like 20 something years.
Right.
Or in her case, her husband passed, and you know what I mean, and she had a job. You could tell she got money. That house is. Whew.
She got change.
Yeah, she got money, but just. And her kids trying to help them along, and it's so different than what they were used to.
Yeah,
it's fascinating.
Yeah, Yeah, that was interesting.
Yeah.
I feel like
What?
a niece
Okay.
initially. Her manners remind me of my mom. Like the way she was dating. Like she might look a certain age.
Yeah.
But her mind and her
is
mannerisms are still
very much so.
deaconess.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Different level.
Yeah.
And I'm just like,
Yeah.
but you gotta. Yeah, it wasn't.
I know it wasn't.
But also the dates she had at first, those dudes are fumbling. Like those are dudes who ain't been to therapy. Those are dudes who are still think they 78 players. You are not a 78 player.
Girl.
I mean, I live in Chattanooga, but I fuck in Atlanta.
What?
You said that out loud. That's not slick and it's not cute. And she kept it cute.
She kept it really cute. She went to the bathroom. She said, I think I'm ready for this date to be over.
Right.
Off camera, you hear her say that.
Right.
Yeah.
We gotta go.
Yeah. By now, you all hopefully have seen that clip.
Yeah.
It's circulating. But yeah, he was just, I like my women a little ghetto. Get you a blonde wig. Like, what? What are you talking about? What? Like, nothing.
That's one of those prime examples. I always think the people don't always shop for what they want. They shop something close and they try to change what they have. I'm not a house. I'm not a fixer-upper.
Right.
I am what I am. You know what I mean? And so don't get me trying to renovate me.
Right. That's fair. I think that's a common theme even on that show, though,
Yes.
right? So the older you get, the more established you become. And yes, while we do change, you do become settled at the same time. There are just certain things, behaviors, things you go for, things that are deal breakers, you know? And that was evident even on the show with Suzanne. Well, he's not a Georgia football fan. And her daughter is like, okay, that's a deal breaker. You know what I mean?
Right.
So just trying to figure out what those things look like for you.
But that's the center of her world.
It
seems like. And so it's like, okay, if that's what you're going to spend every weekend doing, you will make them get into that world.
That's important, you know?
Yeah.
It's different for everybody. Yeah. But for me, that was eye-opening, interesting, seeing, again, as you get older and you are dating, what deal breakers are for you at this point, you know? Right. And you and I have talked about the children. Being one. But you can't, can't have no 5-year-old. But that's that's explored on the show. It's talked about on the show with the couple. So you have a niece. Do you want to come back to Big Willie? You ain't said if you met Big Willie yet. You ain't met Big Willie.
No.
Oh.
Okay. Oh, wait. Fine.
Salt and pepper beard.
Yeah. At least I almost got for that man because I was like, he's fine.
He 55 too. I'm like, he in our bracket. Right. I'm like, whew.
Because when I saw him, I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah, I'll let you. Neysa will have finished by the time you all see this. We can watch it after we record. No, you gotta go. But anyways, yes. So,
a niece who is 60 plus.
Yes.
Goes on a date with this guy who's 55. And he fine. Only thing I don't like is his voice. His voice is a little annoying to me. Like, it's something about it's just not quite right for me. But it's just me.
Yeah.
But he's fine.
It's very fine.
This silver beard, this body's bodying. This man is
he's
fine.
Very fine. Yeah.
And he is enamored with the niece.
Mm-hmm.
You just tell that
it's
body
mutual,
language.
too. Yeah, that's like, whew.
Like, oh, this is all systems go. But her daughter picked him out. So, this the one.
Yep.
I mean, this the one. Mm-hmm. It's like if I give my daughters my phone right now and like find me a dude, they're gonna be like, this the one.
Let me have a conversation. Okay, what?
That's not.
All right.
But yeah, that's because they know what I like.
Right. Yes.
You know.
Yeah.
So that's what her daughter did. So that was really interesting and seeing how they just. Okay, you saw the chemistry click.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And there have been some mishaps where things, haven't clicked. Mm-hmm. Also, some people, I think, need to do some more pre-work before coming out and dating.
Agreed.
Know? And I think that you do have to take your toe out there. I'm about to contradict myself. I think you go out there and you date, go on a date or two. Mm-hmm. And then you realize whether you're ready or not. Mm-hmm. There's nothing wrong with saying, okay, I thought I was ready.
Yeah.
I tried it out.
Yeah.
It's like you take the ACT in the 8th grade.
Yes.
You take it to get the baseline score.
Yeah.
And then you go back and get your life together. Mm-hmm. And you come back in 9th, 10th grade, take it again, and you go, I got this.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
You just You know what I mean? I feel like some people need to go out there and be like, okay, 2 or 3 dates. I hate to say start a date, little foster dates.
Yeah.
And then you come on back and
Yes.
you regroup. You say, let me get something together for right now. For what this world is and how it operates. And then you can come back out and be ready to play the game because you know the rules now. And I feel like the flight attendant,
Pam. Her name was Pam, y'all. Is Pam.
She wasn't ready.
May or may not have been on that stuff at one point in her life. Let me tell you, Pam has lived the rock star life, and it was very evident. She is truly a child of the 60s and 70s, and she lives in that nostalgia.
Yes.
And, you know, I'm like, Pam is a wild girl.
It is.
She has stories.
Yes.
You know, and that's Logan, the dating coach, is like, maybe not lead with that.
Maybe let them talk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you learn, though, for her, it's nerves. She doesn't know how to sit in the quiet. She has to. So the first guy, I knew that wasn't going to work out. Because she just kept, and he's like, do you know anything about me?
He was like, hello, I'm sitting here too.
I know, yeah. Pam, bless her heart.
She did try later on.
She did.
She did. And she made progress.
She did. I think so. Yeah. She did.
But I really do. I was like,
Pam is a rare bird.
Well, I see her backstage. You know?
Hello?
Def Leppard.
Pam was living that life.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And then being the flight attendant for a private jet.
Those are some stories too.
She done saying some things.
She has.
And so I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Wild child.
I was proud of Pam though. But no, at first I was like, ooh, Pam.
Yeah. I wasn't too sure Pam was off the stuff.
Oh, you
at
think
first.
she's still on?
I was like, Pam's still outside.
I feel like it's residual, like damage.
Oh.
Again, we're not clinicians,
right?
But
that's not my.
I was like,
she may just be that her personality.
A little too much LSD.
But I was just like,
yeah. Pam,
all right, girl.
Pam gave you very much. She tried it.
Yeah.
All.
Yeah.
Good for her. Who's Lori, our soror Lori.
Yes. Yeah.
Rich Auntie Lori.
Rich Auntie Lori.
I will say this again. I like the dating coach.
Yes.
Because she is able to help them see where the blockages are and things of that nature, right? Mm-hmm. For a lot of them, if they're willing to be open, and that's her thing. Like, are you open? Lori's very much, I'm shutting you down from the beginning. Like, I got very much, because of what she does on the side, everything was an interview. And so, what do you think about this? And I'm like, you don't know how to just have a conversation. Yeah. It was, as what the kids say, it was cringy for me. Her in particular, watching her date. I don't know her, but watching her date was just like, ooh, this is cringy.
Lori's one who I would say needs to come back in the house.
Yeah.
And do some of that work.
And she talked about therapy too. She mentioned.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think she needs to come back in the house and do a little bit more work.
I could see that. Yeah.
And again, I don't know this soror. You know.
Yeah, we don't know.
Look, I don't know what chapter she look. She might be my daughter's chapter. I don't know. Well, I'm tripping. I don't know. I might cross paths with
She could be. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I think that there is still some more self work.
Mm-hmm.
You see that even in her interaction with her children.
Yeah. Her kids are just like, we're just used to being quiet. She just talks. We don't have a voice.
And that to me, I'm like, okay, you gotta let them bloom.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah.
And they can't always bloom if there's no space for them to do that. You know? Mm-hmm. You have to make space for that. You know? Mm-hmm. And that's hard. I mean, as a parent, you want what's best. Yeah. I don't want you to make the same mistakes that I've made. Mm-hmm. So let me try to help you navigate that. Yeah. But I can't make you a carbon copy of me. Right. Because even that's going to get on my nerves too. Because you know, so you have to give them that space to do so. And I think that she takes up all the air in the room. Yeah. Also, I think that she projects what she wants instead of accepting what is.
That's a good one.
With that dude?
Yeah.
Because I knew from jump. Mm-hmm. He's just not that into you. Right. Period, point blank. Like, we knew from the very beginning. Yeah. First 2 seconds of the show, I'm like, oh, he's not feeling you.
Yeah. You have this big crush on him, but he's not reciprocating that.
I can have a crush on somebody who does not feel me at all.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he's not feeling you.
I will say I like their interaction when they finally did get around to talking. I was able to appreciate just both being adults and him being forthcoming with her. Like, we're just cool, not trying to lead her on.
Right.
And I like that she seemed open to receiving that. It wasn't a automatic, I'm about to cuss you out, I'm going to shut you. You know what I mean? For me, I was like, okay, this is maturity right here.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I can appreciate that part of it.
Yeah. I was like, okay.
I honestly probably wouldn't have gotten that far.
Right.
Because if I'm not picking up on the vibe that you're not into me.
Yeah.
When I asked you about my birthday, and you was like, let me see what I can do. Oh, we'll see?
Yeah. We all know what that means. Yeah.
I'm black in America. We see means no.
We'll see. You gonna come over later? We'll see.
No, you ain't gonna see them.
No.
No. Let me see what I can do. Also means no. In case you didn't know.
Yeah,
black
in case you didn't know.
You got a black friend and you invite them over to your cookout and they go, let me see what I can do. That means no.
Yeah.
There's a 10%, not even that high.
No.
2% chance.
Yeah.
That you gonna see them.
Yeah, it ain't happening.
Exactly.
And it's okay.
Right.
Yeah.
That's our easy way of letting you down.
Yeah, it is. It is. But yeah, I was watching her. I'm with you on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, just do the work.
Do the work. Do the work.
Okay, you want to talk about your favorite? We got Nate Dogg. No, R.I.P. Nate Dogg. Nate, who is the bruh.
Yes, he is.
I think Mr. Willie the bruh too, because he had a lapel pin on. We'll talk about that later.
See ya.
I think he might be.
Let me go down. You know the Q's got that big summer party. We should go next year.
In
Atlanta.
Okay. Well, we'll talk offline.
All right.
So
now we got plans.
Nate is 55.
He is.
He's from Florida.
Retired military.
Went to FAMU somewhere in there, because that's where he met baby mama.
Yes.
And they had a daughter, and they both say it was meant to be like a one night. So they were just messing around. They claim it wasn't no love there per se. Okay, and then he has another child. He gets married, not to baby mama. He gets married to someone else, and has another child that both are adults at this point. The girls. I don't know where to begin. Okay, like Neysa said, I'll say this. Every person had a helper with them. So Anise had her daughter. Yes. Suzanne had her daughter. Lori had her kids. They mainly had their adult kids helping them.
Right.
Nate, however, had his baby mama
/ best
friend helping him along the way.
Can we just start over?
Okay, go. I was trying to be diplomatic.
Let's start with when they first talk about how oldest child came into existence.
Yeah.
So baby mama best friend was like, yeah, I really wanted to have some kids and blah blah blah, and so I got with him, and he's like, I thought you were on birth control. And she was like, well, I was on the rhythm, but the rhythm was off beat.
Ha 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 ha. Yeah. Because something about a full moon, a shooting star. What's that talking about? I said I would have a baby. It's not a real trap like. I don't.
Thank you for saying the word. I was trying to find another word other than trap. But I was like, oh, wait, we trapping dudes?
It's giving trap.
You trapping dudes? Like, now, also, brothers, quit listening to these folks talking about, I'm on the pill, you can shoot the club up. Don't shoot the club up.
Don't fall for it.
Don't shoot the club up.
Fall for it.
Please don't. Put on the hats.
Please.
Put on the hats.
Yep.
Because you... look, we all know dancing in the rain is better. But sometimes you need a little umbrella.
You do.
You are dancing in the rain stable.
Yep.
And ain't none of y'all stable. Put on the hats.
Yeah.
Put on the hats.
Yeah. Yep.
This could avoid all this. Put on the hat.
Yep. Yeah.
But here we are.
Here we are.
So.
And she your best friend.
Right.
Yeah, go ahead.
So that was my thing. I just felt real trappy to me, and I was just like, I don't like that.
Yeah.
So apparently they worked through all that, right? They done raised this child together.
Yes.
Cool, great, whatever. He hurt himself in the military, which is why he had to get discharged from the military. He broke his back.
Yeah,
he was like
he was jumping out of planes.
you know, doing the big things. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's really cool. But it hurt him, and obviously he has some residual effects of that. He's like, if I drop it low, I can't pick it back up.
Right.
I understand.
Hello. He is not setting out a hop. Okay?
Right. He got a little Aru. That's all he got. But that's all I got. But I was just like, okay. Part of that, though, having her around all the time, she just over there all the time.
I was having lunch around the corner.
You just pull it up?
You just randomly.
I don't pull up on you.
No. There's no call. There's no. I was in the neighborhood. Where
I
you
have
really
danced on Carrie's
lawn.
lawn right now because I know she ain't gonna open the door.
No.
Her ring camera gonna pick up me dancing.
Yes.
I don't know my business.
Hello.
I don't call first. I call my mama.
Hello. Hey, you home? I was gonna drop by. Is okay?
Right.
All right. Yeah.
I don't know what my mama doing.
You're right.
Trying to be like Sheldon, see my mama getting to do on the couch. I ain't trying to see that show.
Yeah, that was weird to me. Like, you're always in the neighborhood.
Yeah.
Girl, so then the producer, whoever, off camera finally was like, let's address, because they're on the couch like we are.
Like we are.
But, you know, like, let's address the elephant in the room. Why haven't the two of you, you know, dated or gone together or whatever? And I didn't like the answer. It was just, because she said she thought about it. But did he ever say he had thought about it? Yeah, it was ick.
So here's the other thing, too. Is she a hater? Is you get that one friend who really want to be with you, but ain't be with you.
There you go.
Sometimes there's somebody, they see all the things wrong with the person you dating and be in your ear, but you know.
I thought about that too. Like,
are you a hater?
Is this a healthy relationship for someone new to enter into? Are they going to have to deal with?
You a throuple at that point.
Yeah.
So that's not even it. Now,
here we go.
I think you're gay. Let's go with it out there.
Okay, you said that.
I think you're gay.
I don't get those vibes.
I do.
And my gaydar is typically good.
Yours is normally better than mine.
But okay. I will say I like and this is the military, I like his cleanliness. I ain't gonna hold you because I've experienced not so much cleanliness. So while it is OCD and it is a bit over the top, I'm not saying I want Nate. It's a lot, but I can appreciate a man who likes things neat.
I appreciate that. So I dated somebody who's super neat.
Yeah.
And super, super neat. Also was a black male who lived by himself, and most of the time, a lot of men are minimalist too.
They are.
You know, they don't have no artwork and whatever else. No homey blankets.
Right.
You know, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
They got a black couch and a big screen.
It do be black
leather. They got a black couch.
True.
And a big screen
True.
TV.
And the woman hopefully comes in and helps make it a home.
Yeah.
But
So, I get that.
Yeah.
His is very much so put together and clean. Number one. And that's not why I think that he's gay. And again, I'm not trying to out nobody.
Right.
You know, I'm an ally over here. So don't come for me.
Don't.
Here's what rings for me. I think that he's not going to be happy with anyone. So I don't think that he all the way knows who he is.
Okay.
Now, I'm no therapist. I only see this man on TV.
Right.
I don't know this girl in
him.
real life.
Yeah.
This man might be like, this chick tripping if you watch the show. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't put,
Right.
Some people are real offended by that, even though I don't think anybody should be offended by being called gay. But, but if you are, you are. But that's what I took.
Okay.
And here's what I was watching this show recently, and this guy was dating a lot of women. Like, he was running through them. But then this dude kissed him, and it clicked.
Okay.
And he was like, the reason I can't commit here
is because
this is always missing something.
Okay.
And, there's a spectrum of sexuality anyway.
Absolutely.
So I don't think he's absolute, queer out for the straight guy.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
But I feel like
it's something. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Never thought of it that way.
So, yeah, again, I could be totally off. I'm watching the show. I
Yeah.
don't know the people.
Yeah.
But that's how I felt.
I just thought he was very particular.
Yeah.
Which is like, yo, calm down.
He gives no grace to women.
That's what it, yeah.
He doesn't give any grace.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know? I get the fact that I don't want... Look, if you come to my house right now, you can be like, this chick messy as hell. I have a plethora of laundry that I need to do today.
Yeah.
But...
Right.
You know, my house is not dirty.
Yeah, no,
you know
not at all. Yeah.
So,
yeah.
I just think that he is so very OCD that anything out of place
Yes.
is going to be a reason for him to be like, oh, I can't even mess with her like that no more.
Yeah. Okay.
And
Different
you can't
perspective.
be with anybody if they have no grace.
Yeah.
And you've made no room for them to be them.
That's true.
You know?
Yeah.
So.
And the dating coach is trying to help with that. But again, he's another one that just he has to do the work. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. Out of everybody, I think Anise, obviously, is, you know, the couple that's really going to work. I think Suzanne. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
And her Georgia Dog dude, she's not a Georgia Dog dude.
Right.
He's going to be one for her.
Yeah.
That's called compromise right there. That's what you don't see often.
Yeah.
That's what a dude in his sporting team.
Oh, yeah.
He's a Roll Tide dude.
Yeah. And that's deep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
Can I tell you something real quick? And this is totally...
Yes, Neysa, you can tell all of us something.
I know.
What?
And this is inside baseball, but those who know us and who've worked with us are going to get this. I about cried when Suzanne was doing the Georgia Dog because of Wes. A friend of ours was a big Georgia Dog friend. And he's no longer with us. And I did.
Yeah.
'Cause I'm not a sports fan.
Right.
So I don't come across that level of love.
Yeah.
And when I saw that,
it reminded you. Yeah.
It kind of broke my heart. It kind of broke my heart.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it's funny because nobody else knows dealing with some grief right now, and he asked me a question about it, and I was like, "Oh, it come and smack you when it wants to."
Come on, grief.
You know?
Yeah.
Grief will come and smack you when it wants to. You can do all the work.
Yes.
And every now and then, somebody be like, "Boo, bitch!"
Yeah.
I got me.
Yeah. Absolutely.
You know?
Yes.
Let me start over real quick.
Yep.
You know.
Yep.
And every time it gets a little, your bounce back becomes faster because you can recognize it and keep pushing.
Yeah.
But there are moments where you're just like, you know, and that's the joy of being this age. It's also the downfall of being this age.
Yeah.
The joy is I'm blessed the fact that I'm alive and I've outlived some people.
Yeah.
The downfall is I've outlived some people.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
And so there are certain things that do that. So, but that was one. When I saw that, I thought about him. So,
yeah. Made you smile a little.
It
too.
did. It
I
did.
get it.
So,
Yeah.
That's it. I don't know. Dating as you get older is difficult.
That's where. Yeah. Neysa has shared her experiences on the show before, but
it's difficult. It's interesting because at a certain point, for me, I am starting to establish my career.
Right.
And so I am used to doing like interviews. I hate online dating for that reason. I feel like I'm screening applications for a position, you know? And so when you're going through these, it's like I get resumes for a position. Like to, hire people. And I'm like, no. Oh, maybe.
Yeah.
Then you bring them in for an interview, that little first date. And people talk about, well, I don't like coffee dates, take me to da-da-da-da. My time is valuable.
Right. Make it quick.
Why sit here and waste my time? It's not a good fit.
Hello.
The way it goes is online dating, talking through the app, phone conversation, possibly a Zoom or something where I can see you conversation.
Yep.
Lunch date and or coffee. And if that goes well, then we can go out in the evening. Yeah. Or after work happy hour.
Yes. You've said that. Yeah.
That's in the same category. That's all before you get to like a real date.
Yes.
Yep. Because my time is valuable. I don't want to be committed to you sitting here across the dinner for an hour.
Yeah.
If I already know this is not going anywhere.
Yeah.
And it's not about the dollar. I'm not a cheap date, but it's like I don't want to even spend the time getting ready for that.
Right.
much less you spend the money for that. You know what I mean? This doesn't make any sense. If you hungry, just say so. Go to Kroger.
Hello.
Because some people date just to go get some food, and I'm not that one.
Time is currency,
right?
So I'm with you. I'd rather let's hit up the local coffee shop, whatever.
Thank you.
And I feel like you can talk more.
Yeah.
Because when you're trying to eat and talk,
thank you.
You know, that's difficult, especially if you're hungry and trying to get to know somebody.
It's a hard out.
Yeah, it is.
I get back to work.
Yeah,
I have something else to do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so that's why I like those type of things. It's easy peasy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's the hierarchy for me, but I think that it's just a lot of work sometimes.
Yeah.
To date, you know. And then you gotta get to know somebody else, and then you gotta get to know their triggers, and get to know their family. And then at this age, especially this age with children, already have in-laws. So you know, I gotta know these people too, and you know, and I'm like, and it can, if it starts like a burden, then probably it's not who you're supposed to be with.
That's a good one.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because that's how I was like, if this is too much work that I don't even want to do, then I'm not really that invested. Let me just go on about my business.
I feel you on that.
You know?
I say that with people, like organic relationships. Not to say that you don't have to work to keep and build. You know, you have to constantly communicate and things of that nature. But I don't feel like anybody, whether it be, you know, just a friendship or more intimate, it shouldn't be difficult. In my opinion, I feel like organic, like we match, you know, and we're going to navigate this together, but you have that organic foundation. To me, those are some of my favorite relationships. Like, we just get each other, you know,
exactly.
And those that are meant for me are meant for me. If you're not, you're not. Keep it moving.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah.
I feel like in the dating I'm doing currently, I actually pride myself. Oh, why are we making faces?
Okay,
y'all gotta watch this.
She
on
prides
YouTube.
herself. She prides. Go ahead, pride yourself.
I ain't gonna say nothing else now. Okay, I am. But
dating,
I pride myself true on being authentically me.
Yes,
you know, and I felt that when I first started dating, I was trying to contort a little bit into who I thought. I should be, or what was
okay, ladies.
You know,
we've done it,
and I'm like,
that was a niece, wanting to downplay her education,
right?
Like, I loved her story that her husband and her had this conversation. She was married young, and to see her fulfill that, like, that touched me.
Yes,
and she has her doctorate, and I was just like, you go, girl. Like, don't downplay that for nobody. I mean, you know, you have advanced degree, like, you know, like you are smart. Yeah. We're not downplaying that.
Which I think that when you don't downplay it, because again, I can be cold. I know that. Shut up. Nobody asked you. I can be cold, and so when I am annoyed. Or something, I revert back to professional. That's my default. You know? Yeah. I can be really business, you know, minded and whatever else. And, you know, that's my default. Shut up.
You can. It's okay. Yeah.
I work on not doing that all the time because that's my defense mechanism for everything. You know what I mean? So I try not to lead with that all the time and show a more fun side of me. Yeah. Once I realize I want to continue this conversation with you. You know, but let me. I told you today, and I'm gonna say it here. He gonna smile, but I said, you know, old boy text me and was like, you know, Assad, you know, resigned, or you know, Syria, you know, I'm like, tell me you read something today, other than game school.
Yes,
you know,
that's a turn on for you.
Teach me something.
It's a turn on. Yes, you know, can I learn from you?
That was like, okay, you can read his stuff. You know,
you can read
because some people probably don't even watch the news.
Yeah, they do pride themselves. I'm like, why are you proud of
you
that?
Don't watch it. Do you read it? Where do you get your news from?
Hello. Oh, that's the next question.
You just watching the game? Oh, okay. Well,
got nothing for you.
not even a little bit.
Yeah. Yep.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
So
I know what you mean.
But somebody might not have said it to me if I wasn't really being me.
Right.
You know?
Yes.
And so
you show up as you.
Yeah. I'm show up as me.
Yep.
You know?
Yep. That's all you can do.
Also recognizing that the me, like the you, is multifaceted.
Hello. Ever evolving.
Yes. But multifaceted.
Absolutely.
Yes, I'm the nerd.
Yes.
Yes, I'm the hoe. Yes, I'm the prayer warrior. Yes, I'm the this. You know, like
to church. Yeah.
I did go to church, but like there's all these multifaceted parts that come out when appropriate. You know,
right?
I ain't gonna show up to your work event and drop it like it's hot. Like no,
I might though.
but when it's time, I'm gonna drop it like it's hot. And you're gonna be grateful.
The end.
Multifaceted.
That's true. And you have to feel like you're in a safe space, I would say.
Exactly.
Do I feel safe to come to you as my full self?
Yeah.
Or do I have to put on airs? And if I have to fake the funk, you ain't my person. So,
go on about your way.
Yeah. Those are one of the big things at this big age. You're
Yes.
like, I don't have to deal with that. Move over here.
And that's okay. You're not my person.
Yeah.
That does not mean you're not a good person.
Exactly.
You're not my person.
Right.
So I wish you well and release you to your destiny. As Candace Bimbo says, walk in victory. That's my favorite line from her.
Oh my gosh. We do love Candace.
Yes.
Bimbo.
Walk in victory.
There you have it.
Yeah.
That's
So, okay.
What?
Y'all are out there dating.
Yes.
So please comment and let us know what your tips and tricks are for dating.
Yep.
And what you're finding out there in these over 40 dating streets.
Ooh,
because people are like, oh, there's pee in the pool. And there is pee in the pool. But I think there are a lot of good people. But people get so turned off by the loudness of the pee.
Yeah.
That you're like, ugh.
Yeah.
But there's good people out there. Like, I
There
know.
are.
I got a roster of folks who are amazing people who'll be a wonderful addition to anybody's team.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Pause. I'm totally throwing a sidebar. Did you see on Facebook this guy put his own ad out there on Facebook?
No.
He was like, not a date. Like he was like, I'm a single dad. I own my own home. I do this, this, and this. Like, please share this. I am looking for my forever person. And people were like really sharing it. It's a black dude here in like Murfreesboro.
Oh wow.
And so he was like,
like
really, like I'm looking for this. And I love the fact that it gave more narrative than it's a dating app. You know what I mean? Like, but I was like, that's a man looking for a wife. Yeah. Right now. Yeah. You know? Yeah. And I appreciate him being vulnerable and doing that. Now, I don't know this man either. He might be a killer. I don't know. I hope he's not. But, you know.
You just never know.
But I thought that was really innovative. Like, oh, okay.
I am looking. Yes.
Men
you don't.
doing that all the time. You know? But I was like, that's kind of cool. You know? Just you put yourself out there. Yeah. And I'm sure his DMs are full.
Oh,
his dance card is full right now.
Yeah.
And I hope he finds what he's looking for doing that.
True.
Way,
yeah.
You know?
Yeah. You never know.
You don't. So.
They're not just going to show up to your door, y'all. People say that, but you got to put yourself out there. One way or another. And if you want to date, you have to be where the opposite sex, if that's what you're interested in, are. I was said this to a Sora a while back. She was super, super, super in Delta. And I'm like, ain't no man there. Well, I can't find no man. Well, you go to work and you do Delta. Yeah, they ain't no men.
So, what else you do? You know? That's true. You got to be where people are and people can see you. And so.
I want to be where the people are. Okay. Right.
I love it. No. I love it. That's much better than me singing My Pastor's Choosing.
I'm like, wait, where is this going?
Nowhere. Off ramp. That's what it's going. Yep. Okay. So
Dating stories.
Dating stories.
You can find us on all the social media platforms.
Yes.
Make sure you get our sweatshirts. And I know.
I don't have one
YouTube, all that. But yes, new episode Tuesday.
Yes. Okay, people.
Thank you.
One more episode for the year's over with.
Bow, bow, bow.
Bow, bow, bow.
We made it.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. We're going to do a recap.
Okay. We always do.
Love you guys.
Bye.